All right, today we have a clip here from Dennis Prager on mass shootings and guns.
Hi, everybody. Dennis Prager here. I could spend all of my shows talking about mass shootings in the United States.
Couldn't we all, Dennis?
That's how many there are. And the truly remarkable reaction is it's guns. I see. It's not that there are an increasing number of Americans
who have guns.
have no conscience. Call them crazy, call them whatever you like, but we can all agree that their conscience doesn't function properly. By the way, vast numbers of people's consciences don't. Conscience, for most people, is a euphemism for feelings.
All right. Well, it's going off the rails already. He's kind of already lost me, but Dennis Prager, like most of these other conservatives, is going to make the argument that, it's not guns that are the problem in America. It's that we've lost touch with our true core American values. There's gay people now. There's trans people now. That's a problem. They're gonna say that religion is Christianity and God are not in the schools, not in the country anymore. A bunch of completely irrelevant, stupid shit that has nothing to do with the gun problem in this country, or would, even if we addressed the things that they are saying contribute to the gun problem, it wouldn't fix the gun problem at all. I guarantee you everything that he's going to say, that he says is the problem, won't fix the gun issue that we have in this country only. It's only in America.
I wrote a very important piece on the conscience.
Oh my God.
How reliable is the conscience? It's one of my columns. I wish you would read my column every week. I explore life in print that way.
Can these conservatives just, anytime you're trying to listen to them give a take on something, they're always plugging their shit. They always have something to plug in the middle of these takes that they give. There's always something they say. You guys should go subscribe, go follow, go read my thing. It's great. I love it.
You can easily see it at DennisPrager.com, townhall.com, and goes to American Greatness, Daily Wire, Jewish Press, many places. But you could subscribe at my website.
I guess this is just an ad read for Dennis Prager's weekly column he writes or some shit.
And I wrote about the weakness of the conscience.
This is literally an ad read for Dennis Prager. He's advertising himself here on his own show.
The ubiquity of guns is obviously a factor, but there's no way to stop the ubiquity of guns. They're out there. And
well, there is a way to stop the ubiquity of guns, and that is the first way is you say the word gun control, and that's kind of a charged term, a charged phrase. People are like, gun control, we have red flag laws and we have this and that, and the shit that we have now obviously isn't fucking working. When I say something like gun control, I mean the red flag laws that we have, they weren't implemented in a way that was effective, and they didn't go far enough. The gun industry in this country is not regulated nearly enough for us to be able to prevent tragedies like the ones we see at Uvalde or Sandy Hook, Las Vegas, whatever you guys want to say, whatever it is, whatever shooting it is, Virginia Tech, we have routinely failed to address this issue in this country. And then we have people that say it's not the guns. What is it? In Australia, way back, like 20 years ago, they fucking bought, and I use this as an example all the time, they bought back over a third of the population's guns after a terrible massacre, a terrible shooting where many lost their lives. And they have... When is the last time you guys heard from a mass shooting from Australia? When is the last time you guys heard about that? You haven't. You haven't heard about a mass shooting from Australia because that doesn't happen. Because they said, look, after this tragedy, they said, look, we need to address this. We need to take some of these guns away. We need to get them back, okay? And they did it in ways that they weren't going in and taking people's guns and sending in the military to bust people's doors down and to steal all their shit. They did sponsored buybacks. They had other programs that they used to get the guns back. So many people didn't have them, and it was clearly very effective. So the argument that Dennis Prager is making, the ubiquity of guns, the fact that guns are everywhere, is not the problem. That is 1,000,000% a contributing factor. To say that it's not, number one, you're wrong. You're just factually incorrect. And two, you're a fucking idiot. To say that the prevalence of guns in this country, being so wide and just all over the place, to say that it's not a problem. What is the problem then? What is the actual way we would be able to stop these massacres from happening if taking guns away in a country where there are more guns than there are people? How do we fix that?
Unless we use the United States Armed Forces to invade Americans to confiscate them, which would create a civil war.
Oh,
there is no way to undo that. They're out there.
I was getting a little excited. I thought Dennis Prager was going to give I don't even know, one of the most radical progressive takes on this. I don't know why I thought that. I'm immature of me.
The crisis in this country is not guns. The crisis in this country is values.
Okay.
The left has destroyed every institution that helped create a good society.
What the fuck is he talking about? What institutions has the left destroyed? What is he talking about? Where does this happen at? What institutions has the left, the woke mob, destroyed that made our society good? What?
The nuclear family.
Oh,
What is it?
I told you guys. He thinks he thinks gay people are the reason that there's mass shootings now. That's what he's saying. The nuclear family. He's literally saying that because there's gay people, because we legalized gay marriage, that's why there's mass shootings now. That's what he said. That's crazy. Also, the left did not destroy the nuclear family dynamic or whatever he's trying to say. When did that happen? I see way more men and women with kids than I do, gay couples with kids. Way more. I walk down the street, I drive down the street, whatever. I go downtown Richmond. I see men and women with children way more than I see men and men or women and women with children, okay? This is just a lie. It's made up. You don't have to be smart or you don't have to know shit to know that that's just not fucking true. It's just go outside and see for yourself. He's full of shit.
Heteronormative and therefore contemptible. The university is not there to teach this.
I feel like Dennis Prager thinks that like Twitter is real life, and then when he talks and gives his take on something, he's doing it through the lens of I'm on Twitter and not the real world. Dennis, we're not on Twitter, buddy.
The high school is not there to teach. The elementary school is not there to teach. They have destroyed the schools.
Who signed the No Child Left Behind Act? Was that I can't even remember who did it, but the public school has always been trash. Again, that has nothing to do with it. Our education system is fucking trash. Yes, it's terrible. It's awful. We're the richest country in the world, and our education system is one of the trashiest for first world developed country. Like, we know that. That's not, again, these are not issues. Guys, we improve the education system. That's not going to make shootings go away. Gay people I don't even know the first part he said about the nuclear family. I don't even know what to think about that. That was I don't see how that contributes to shootings. I don't see how that contributes to there being guns as a problem. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That's ridiculous.
They have destroyed religion.
Again, that's not fucking true. I do not know where these people, the persecution complex that these conservatives have is really, really, really far out there. Okay, they've destroyed religion, bro. Where did this happen at? When did this happen? Did I miss this? I'm like, it's just not true. The church, when I used to go to church, my congregation was like 25, 30 people that were all like over 75, with the exception of me and my older brother when he went. Okay? And that church is still there today. A lot of the congregation has passed on now. But the church is still there. There's like 20 people that go there. I'm just saying. I don't, there's churches fucking everywhere. Michael Scott said it best. What are all these churches for? There's churches everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. He's a liar.
What is left? Nothing.
Nothing's left.
And since
there's nothing left, guys. Religion is gone. Fucking non-homosexuals are gone. Everything is gone. There's nothing left that's good in America. America's trash because of the left. They ruined everything.
Human being is a morally weak creature by natural tendency. You are going to have more and more awful things happening.
So there you have it. Dennis Prager's take on guns. Human beings are immoral by nature. Thus, mass shootings are a consequence of that. So, I don't know. I don't know. His take was it was kind of crazy the more I kept thinking about it. But I'm trying to keep these shorter than normal. But so that's gonna be it for this one. If you guys like the video, then please hit the like button. It helps me out so much. And if you guys want to see more content like this, then hit the subscribe button and press that little bell and turn on all notifications so you guys never miss an upload.